From a shy and reserved young girl with a burning passion for basketball to a rising star in the world of sports, Vallary Kemunto's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. With every dribble, every jump shot, and every victory, she has carved her path to success. Beyond the trophies and the accolades, basketball has taught Vallary Kemunto valuable life skills such as discipline, teamwork, and resilience that have shaped her into the remarkable individual that she is today. And behind every step of her remarkable journey stands Sterling Sports and Arts Inc., a true pillar of support and inspiration. Join us as we delve into the remarkable story of Vallary Kemunto and discover how Sterling Sports and Arts Inc. has become the driving force behind her success both on and off the court.
My name is Vallary Kemunto, born and raised in Kisiland. I'm from a family of 5 siblings, plus my mom and dad. I come from a very humble background, and I'm also a student at Zitech University, pursuing a degree course in international relations and diplomacy. I'm in 4th year. I also play basketball for Zitech Sparks.
How did you grow up, the challenges of your background and how you were brought up before you even came to Zitech?
I've had different challenges in life. As a young girl, I went through 3 challenges that were happening at the same time. Family challenges, school challenges, and basketball challenges. So the 3 required my attention, sana, but it was so hard to balance them at the same time. But through God's faith, I've been able to go through all of them, and I'm here where I am today.
When did you start playing basketball, and how did you know that this is the sport that I want to partake in aside from football and volleyball and all the rest?
I started playing basketball back in high school at South Tetu Girls High School. I went for the trials. Zile mnaitwa everyone, you're told to come together if you know how to play basketball. So that's where I went. They chose me that very day. Halafu the following day nilikuwa kwa team. I was among the first 5. So I knew this one I can do it. That's when I knew I can play basketball. So after that I joined the club and finally joined the university team.
I met Vallary quite a while, 2016, when we were in Kakamega. We were playing university games, national games. She came with Kisii University, and I talked to her. At that time, we didn't have very, very good scholarship like the ones we are offering now. So when we talked to her, there were other universities also were talking to her. So she opted to pick the other university instead of Zitech for that time, because that university were giving a good offer. She went there, studied for some times. I didn't know what went wrong. She went back home and later on came to join another university. Then again, when we were in the national tournament, university national tournament in Eldoret, she approached me about school fees and how things were not really working. And that's when we started now the conversation again for her coming to Zitech. Yeah.
Within the team, Kemunto found a strong support system. Her teammates embraced her, fostering a sense of comradeship both on and off the court.
I've known Vallary for the past 2 years since I came to Zitech, and we normally play almost the same position. So there is a chemistry, I can say, between the two of us. She's a very disciplined girl, and for me and her, we are like almost sisters. Yes, because the way we relate with her, the way we play with each other, it just reads some sort of chemistry between us. She's very talented, and she normally encourages us in the team. When we are wrong, she corrects us, and when we are correct, she motivates us to do better.
How has Sterling Sport Inc. come for you?
Sterling Sports has given me an opportunity to study in Zitech University. Until now, I'm in my 4th year. It has also given me a scholarship at the University of Nairobi. I've pursued my degree course there, Bachelor's in Education.
I'm talking about Sterling. How has it impacted your life in school and out of school?
Sterling has taught me very many things, different virtues in life and how to go through them. The first one is self-respect, that is one. Time management, that's how Sterling has come through.
I'm one of the founders, I can say. We started this conversation with our CEO, Waka Job, a few years back. It's a dream that we had to help kids achieve their dream, showcase their talents, and it started as a joke. We ran some 3-on-3 tournaments that were not very good because we didn't have funds. Then from there we started moving, and since I know and I love working at the ground, and I'm the one who normally run around to get things done, especially on the ground. We just decided, you take the office part and let me handle the sports department.
He's one of the people from Sterling. He has taken me through basketball all through ever since I joined Zitech University, and I'm able to play at a certain level, but I'm almost there.
By the time we were picking her, the bills were already too much. Some amount that we cannot mention on it, but it was already too much for her, and that's why we decided, let's step in and see if we can help these kids at least graduate. We were not even talking to her about basketball. When we were talking of Val, we were talking about her education. And one of the guys in Sterling who was sponsoring Sterling asked, now if we are going to pay you a fee, how will you help Sterling? And that's the time she said that now I think I can play for Zitech. Are you a good player? I said yes. Are you disciplined? She said yes. And that's how we started a journey. The whole purpose was actually our education, was not really about basketball.
We've seen you partake in a number of tournaments under Sterling, the under 23 basketball tournaments for the ladies. How has the experience been for you?
I've played a Gold Cup. There was for the women one. We had the men one. It's been a good experience. Being a young lady, being invited to different tournaments, Sterling tournaments to be precise, the Gold Cup tournaments, edition 3 and 4, of which we managed to be position 3, I think, the first one. Then we were position 1, the second one. So it's an improvement. I think Sterling is doing a good job to the young girls, giving us an opportunity to showcase what we have. Yeah.
What are some of the achievements that you really took out of the Gold Cup and the rest of the tournaments that you've partaken in, and how has that impacted your basketball career even outside those tournaments?
Okay, after the tournament, getting many coaches coming to tell you that you've improved, it's a good thing. Opportunities, I can talk of being called up to the national team. That's an achievement to me. I've worked for it through my coach, Coach Obi. It's been it's a good flow. It's been a good flow.
Most of the time she has played basketball without, let's say, without any direction. She was just playing. There was no really much of restriction of what or direction of what she should be doing. And here mostly I really concentrate on their, apart from basketball, their life outside the court, their character, their education. So that was a little bit challenging for her when we started, but right now she's okay. She has adapted and she's doing well. We
know that Sterling and Zitech Sparks has been significant players in your life and your career as a basketball player. How has that collaboration here, Sterling and Zitech, impacted you?
Sterling has been of importance to our team, that is Zitech Sparks. We've gotten things like kits, shoes from Sterling that have supported us all the way to the finals. It's the biggest opportunity that we got from Sterling Sports, and we appreciate so much. Sterling has also given some of us scholarship opportunities to study and at the same time working on our career.
I am very proud of the Starling because this jersey normally helps us in the games that we go. We normally wear the jersey for Starling. Yeah, it has impacted us in so many ways because at times we don't normally repeat the jerseys once or twice.
There's a lot that we really look at. First, here, Starling has really helped the kids that we are having in the under ZTech scholarship right now because we have some kids that are being given transport through Starling. Where there's some kids who have been paid fee for at least 30-40% from Starling. The other part ZTech is paying. So we look at so many things, their background, their attitude, where they're coming from. We don't just give any kid scholarship because here our main thing is education and their life after basketball. That's what we concentrate more. But at the same time, we really try to teach them good basketball, which they are playing, because most of the kids who have graduated from here are playing in big teams. We have kids in all the top teams in this country who are working and also playing good basketball. We are the first university with the support of Starling, like Starling, to take so many kids to the national team. Last call-up we had 6 at the national team, so you can say that it's doing well. It's a program that is actually doing very well. Apart from giving transport and maybe paying fee, we also have trainings. They've been taught how to behave, how to handle their social medias, how to brand themselves. That's kind of training we also been having, especially with the ladies. And apart from that, Starling has been kitting us. We look good because of Starling. So there is so many things that we can say thank you to Starling.
Looking ahead, Kemunto's future's aspiration in basketball are driven by her unwavering determination. She aims to continue her personal development, reaching new milestones and seizing potential career opportunities.
I've already joined the national team, but I'm supposed to work again so that in the future I'm seeing myself somewhere playing pro basketball, which I am working towards it. Yeah.
So I'd say international basketball player who you look up to, like people like LeBron James. And
let me not even go far. There's this lady called Felmas Koranga from here in Kenya. She's very good in basketball. I think I want to be her. I just want to play like her. Yeah.
All right. Now, as we finalize this interview, there are young players who are looking up to you. Maybe people from my homeland in Kakamega, they might also see this. They are also in Nyeri, those around Kenya and across the globe. I believe there are those people youngings who want to be basketball players. What you do want to tell them are some of the key characteristics of a super basketball player.
One, they take in instructions. Any opportunity they get, let them use it to the maximum. Take good care of the opportunity that you're given, because basketball is life. Basketball is everything. Personally, basketball has helped me a lot all through. Way from high school to the university, I've achieved a lot. So my urge to the young ones, take care of any opportunity that you're given and everything else will flow.
We want in brief characteristics like charismatic, disciplined and everything like that. There are some that coach has given us, but we want from you now who's the player.
First, you must trust yourself. You be grateful, take in instructions, try to understand one another in and outside the court.
Her golden heart and the passion that she has for this basketball, like the game they played, she really wanted to win that game. Although we lost, but she gave it her best. Yes.
What people assume is like We outside the court, outside the football pitch, we know that football does not pay, or sports does not pay. But to you, is it really true?
I think money, you're not supposed to get the money cash to say that basketball has money or something. Let me give an example of the scholarship. We are getting scholarship. That is money. They've paid some money for us. So I don't think saying that basketball has no money is a point. The small things that basketball is doing, that is money. Yeah.
First, how they can join Sterling. Sterling, first we work with the needy kids, the kids who actually needy, because we do visiting. We visit them before we pick a kid to help. That is one. Two, they should be very academic oriented, because that's our main goal. Then secondly, they should also be passionate on sports. Does not matter basketball, rugby, football, but right now we are taking up strongly basketball and football, but we will be glad to help in any other area. Thirdly, they have to be honest with themselves, and they have to be really willing to work to achieve whatever they want to achieve. My advice to this young generation is, first, they have so many distractions. If one can get just their priorities right, like if you're in the high school level, you should be your education, then your family, nothing else. With the campus, the same thing. If you in the campus, you put your family first, education, then now your basketball. Basketball should come last. So Mimi, I could just urge them to avoid there's so many things going on. People abusing drugs, so much of things that some of them we cannot even mention. I have a challenge, several challenges that we have faced here, especially with the girls. And I can tell you for a fact that these kids need people to talk to them every now and then. But I can urge them to just get their priority right, talk to the right people, not only think about this game, but the game can actually elevate you, because we have kids who came here who didn't have anything, who studied, graduated, and right now they are bankers. People are doing businesses, and we can mention them. We have more than 20 of them who have graduated from here, who are doing very well and didn't have anything. Yeah.
You've seen how Sterling has impacted you. What are some of the things that you'd wish for them to do more, or what are some of the things that they have done to you you'd want them to do to other young girls who cannot put themselves in pedestals of basketball players?
Coming up with more tournaments, that will help a lot. I mean, these young girls and, let me say even boys, generally, when they are idle home, they do a lot of things. And also increasing scholarship opportunities to different people across the country. Here in Kenya, let me say to the young ones. Also, Sterling should increase its base to different places, let me say different institutions. We have the street league. Besides basketball, huku nje kuna maisha ngumu. Life is so hard. So that is making young girls and boys move and do some funny things out here, like vuta bangi and doing something else. So to stop all that, just engage them in these activities. Ina help kupass time and nurture. Everyone utajua nani ako sawa, who is good at this, na itasaidia kuleta watu pamoja.
I am much younger than her, so I look up to her like my mentor. Yes, because of the encouragement and the mentorship she gives to me.
She's about to graduate. We celebrate that. She's about to graduate. I think this is her last year. And the other thing that she has managed to play in the Premier League final. This is the first time. She was part of the team that took part of the ZTEC team that played in the final this year. It was our first time in the Premier League, so I can say. And also, she also won the Women Championship in 2021, just after Corona, with the university. So she has several achievements. She also won the 3-on-3 in the nationals. She has, I think, 4 or 5 trophies with ZTEC since she came to ZTEC.
Her message to young individuals facing similar challenges is simple but very powerful. Sports can be a transformative force in their lives.
I'm advising the young ones to take care of the opportunities that they are given. For example, the one that I've been given by Sterling, it has helped me a lot. So once you get the opportunity, take good care of it. Work so hard and achieve what exactly you wanted. There's pressure, yes, but it's the way you carry yourself. Being disciplined, taking in instructions, that will help you finish the race. Yes, that's what I can tell them.
Vallary Kemunto's journey and story in basketball is a true testament of power, resilience, and support from companies such as Sterling Sports Inc., which is not only on the front line of making sure that they are shaping the future of Kenyan sports, but also they are attracting, growing, retaining, and developing talent, paving the way for the next chapter or the new generation of youngsters and champions in the sporting world. She's also a testament of the power of dreams and transformative impact by Sterling Sports and Arts Inc. Sterling Sports and Arts Inc. is leading in developing sports and arts at the grassroots levels. Senge Suzi, Michezo TV.